Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Let's Chit Chat video for today. This one we're going to be doing a video talking about the Walking Dead comic book series. I want to discuss the ending, of course, that we just saw this Wednesday, the last issue of the Walking Dead comic book series. Finally, I actually got a chance to pick up this single issue yesterday at the comic book shop, so I want to talk about the ending of the Walking Dead comic book series and the future of, Walking Dead comic book series videos on this channel. Also, I want to discuss Fear the Walking Dead, of course, because we have a brand new episode, and a little bit about my book series, but I don't have too much to share about it this week, but it is coming along, so I definitely wanted to talk about that a little bit. So, anyway, The Walking Dead, ended, of course, with issue 193. Finally, actually got the chance to pick up the Farmhouse issue, which is really, really cool. So, of course, here it is. I definitely had to pick this one up. I have every issue of the Walking Dead comic book series from about issue, 140 to current. I have every single ation. Some of the others before, I'm going to have to try to hunt down for sure, because I do want eventually to have some kind of copy of every issue of the Walking Dead comic book series. That's something important to me that I want to have maybe in about a year's time. I think that's something I need to do. So, in terms of this, I want to talk about the Walking Dead comic book series to start off this video. So, the comics have ended. People are really disappointed about the fact that it just kind of ended out of nowhere. I do know that a lot of people are, probably, thinking that they're going to do some kind of spin-off. I haven't really heard anything so far. I know it just ended, but I don't really know if Robert Kirkman is actually going to do a spin-off series. In terms of, whether or not it's a good idea to actually do so, yes, I think you should probably keep that Walking Dead fan base for as long as you can, even if you're ending the main series. So, in terms of, the comic book series and in terms of its run, people are asking me right now, are there any other comic book series you're actually going to be reviewing? I've heard a couple people saying that, are you done with comic book reviews on this channel now that, Walking Dead is done? That is a no. That is a really just big no, simply because, Walking Dead is not the only comic that is, well, not only ending, but, there's tons of comics I read. I read, some of them I just don't review because I just kind of don't, I don't keep up every month, but I do always catch up to them every once in a while. Invincible, I've read all of Invincible. I caught up to that a couple months ago, and, I really like Invincible. It's a really good comic book series. I did review it, 2 years ago. For people that are early subscribers to this channel, that used to be subscribed like a year or 2 years ago, probably about 2 years ago at this time, I did actually review Invincible. I did review Invincible, and it was the first couple volumes, like the first 4 or 5 volumes, and then I just kind of powered through and just kept reading, but kind of stopped the reviews because I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of had more videos I want to do and all this stuff. But I have read all of Invincible, and it is an amazing comic book series. It's probably my second favorite. Now, Outcast is another one. Outcast is one I gave up on a little while ago. I'm like 10 issues behind on Outcast, so I'm really not, I haven't read Outcast in almost a year. It's been almost a year since I've actually read Outcast. So, Outcast is another one I've considered kind of picking back up again, because it was a pretty good series for its time. Oblivion Song is another one Oblivion Song I was reading. I'm not caught up on that one either. I stopped reading at about issue 10 or so, but I haven't actually continued Oblivion Song either. So, there's a lot of comic book series that I do read. Some of them I've kind of dropped over time. Some of them I just kind of stopped reviewing. But if there's any other comic books I like that you guys think I would like if there's a comic book series that you guys feel like, okay, Dan would really like to read this, maybe he could even review this on the channel, because I don't want to stop comic book reviews. I love just There's something about going to the comic book shop and picking up a single issue and reviewing it and all this stuff that is so fun. It's really just a passion at this point. It does something for me. It's hard to explain, but to get to see my favorite comic book series end, I don't really want to stop reading comics just because my favorite one is done. There's tons of other comics that I've seen out there that I would be interested in reading, and I definitely think that this is the point in time on this channel where I actually could get into different series and really start reviewing some really different stuff. People have suggested so many different titles in the past, so now is the time. Now is the time to consider things like different, comic book series. If you feel like I should pick back up, Outcast or Oblivion Song, or if there's a new one or this and that, I want to hear that from you guys. So, in terms of the Walking Dead comic book series, I don't think a spinoff's coming, but we'll just have to see in the near future if Kirkman actually will do something else. But yeah, I did pick up the new issue, and any comic book series suggestions, bring them to my attention, because maybe by next month I can actually start reviewing some new comic book series, you know, maybe in honor of no more Walking Dead comics. So yeah, really, really cool though. Really happy I got this Walking Dead single issue, and I want to hear some suggestions from you guys. You guys are great. You guys are great. You guys always give me some awesome suggestions. So now is the time for some more, because if there's any comic book series or just anything like that, just write that down in the comment section below, and I'll check it out. So, anyway, I want to talk about Fear the Walking Dead real quick, just quickly, because I know not a lot of people are not interested in Fear the Walking Dead, but we got Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 6 tonight. It looks pretty good. You know, we're going to have to see what we see for this one, just the regular swing of things. I'm hoping it's better than the Althea episode, but, you know, we really don't know, because that one was pretty bad, and a lot of people didn't like that. So, in terms of, so I don't think it can be that bad. Really, I don't think any episode of Fear can be as bad as the Althea episode, but can it? I mean, really, you never know. But in terms of this episode looks good. Looks like we might see a little bit of stuff with Dwight and John. I've seen some pictures of the two of them. Morgan and Grace. We might see Grace again. A lot of the kids, and it looks pretty good. So we'll have to see. I'll be back with my review for episode 5 of Fear the Walking Dead. Tomorrow, of course, and my predictions for episode 7 as the usual stuff. So, one last thing I want to do for this video is talk about my book series. It is coming along, and it is a really exciting book to write, definitely. So, I'm actually finally done the first chapter. I'm going to start writing the second. So, once I start getting into writing the third, fourth, maybe even fifth, that's when I'm really going to start pumping some more information. Maybe character bios, or other random things like this. And by the way, the title itself, World Gone Mad, that was the working title, but now it's the official title, because you guys seem to like World Gone Mad, so I'm just gonna keep it at that. And also, it has to do, that title is something to do with the story, slightly, so I wanted to kind of just say that, that is the title. World Gone Mad is the official title for my book series, and it's very original, too. There's, nothing really like it, and, yeah, it's a really, original story. It's really, unique. The zombies are really, really cool in this too. Definitely something about zombies in this book series that's very different than any zombies you guys have probably ever seen in anything. So it's really exciting. It's a really original idea, if you ask me, and definitely I wouldn't be writing a book series if it wasn't very original and very different. And the zombies are really cool. So definitely the zombies are something to look forward to in this book series as well. So more information coming up really soon. I know I keep delaying, but I don't want to share too much, because I'm still kind of writing things. I'm still kind of, writing the first book, so I don't really want to give away too much information before I know full well that, a certain thing is, final, and it's going to be in the book, and this and that. So, like names and this and that. Next week, I'm actually going to reveal, because there are, 5 characters, and this is one thing I am going to reveal for this video. This book series is going to focus on a family. It's going to focus on a family. And that family, all of their names will be, released. All 5 of them, because there's going to be 3 kids. There's going to be 3 kids, and of course the 2 parents. So their names will be revealed and released next Let's Chitchat video next weekend. So, hopefully you guys are excited for that. The zombies are really cool, so I can't wait to show you guys some of that stuff once the book actually starts to release. The book cover is also going to be released really, really soon, probably in about 2-3 weeks. I'm still working on that, the actual cover for the first book, and really, really cool stuff. So thank you so much for watching this video. Of course, I want to hear your opinions on the book series. Also, you guys, the first book is going to be just free on the channel. So because I want to see if you guys like it before I actually go further with it and put it somewhere on like a site or something. So yeah, that's really somewhere like Amazon or something like that. So I really just want to kind of test it out for the first book on my channel, and then I'll kind of expand and do other stuff like that. So, really, really cool stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Fear the Walking Dead tonight. Enjoy the episode. I hope I will. It looks like a pretty good episode, and we have 3 more, episodes for Fear the Walking Dead Season 5. But then it's like, literally, we're going to be at Comic-Con. So, it's like, really, Comic-Con is really the thing we're looking forward to. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys for my Fear the Walking Dead review and predictions tomorrow. Peace out.